Welcome. As a Hail Recon admin, you have access to a lot of customization, setting up users, importing customers to monitor for hail impacts, and many other tasks. This short video focuses on just one of those responsibilities, customizing the canvassing workflow to track your sales rep's performance in the field. Here's the field context. Your sales reps use the Canvas feature on the mobile app to drop markers, pins, on the addresses they're working. After each door knock, they update the marker's status to reflect what happened, and they can leave notes. Everything they do flows into your reports, but only if the workflow is configured right. Let's set it up. Before we touch settings, here's the one concept that ties this whole video together. As an admin, you're configuring two layers that work together. The top layer is what your reps see in the mobile app, the list of statuses they tap. You name these in your team's language. The bottom layer is invisible to your reps, performance categories. There are 8 of them. They're fixed, and they're how the system counts every action a rep takes. Your job is to map each status you create to the right performance category. The status name is for your reps. The performance category is for your reports. From your admin account, navigate to Workflow Settings. You'll see 6 tabs. Each one is a separate workflow with its own statuses. For this video, we're in the Canvassing tab, where you configure how door knocking activity is tracked. The same principles apply to every other tab. Every status has the same anatomy. The description is the name reps see. Keep it short. The performance category is the strategic choice we'll dig into next. Icon and color control how the pin looks on the map. Is contact attempt by default? Tells the system that applying this status counts as a contact attempt, important for accurate reporting. Note required forces a note. And contact attempts as label is what produces those numbered pins where the same address shows a 1, 2, or 3, depending on how many times your team has been there. Other fields like auto-download contact info, send to integration partner, and show on all map dates handle data routing and persistence. Useful, but not central to today's training. Editing or creating a status uses the same modal. Click the pencil icon to edit an existing status, or create new to add one. Fill in the fields we just covered. The drop-down that matters most is performance category, and that's what the rest of this video is about. When you click Save, the change applies immediately for everyone on your account, including reps already using the mobile app. That means workflow changes propagate fast, so communicate with your team before you make significant changes. These are the 8 performance categories. They're fixed. You can't rename them or add new ones. That's intentional. Every report in Hail Recon is built on this exact list, which is what makes reporting consistent. 6 of them form a natural funnel, from not attempted at the top through sold at the bottom. 2 are off to the side. Not interested means contact was made but they declined, and not eligible means the property never should have been pursued. Your job is to decide which one each of your statuses maps to. Here's how that mapping looks in practice. Look at the left column. Those are status names in your team's language. Pull contact data. Need to return. Approved. Those are operational terms specific to your workflow. The middle column translates each one into the universal language the reports speak. Pull contact data becomes not attempted in reports. Approved becomes qualified. Signed contract becomes sold. This is the most important slide in this video. The freedom to name your statuses your way, combined with the discipline to map each one to the right performance category, is what makes Hail Recon work for thousands of different businesses while still producing comparable data. Quick example. A commercial-focused team occasionally encounters owner-occupied residences. Wrong customer type. They want a way to mark these so no one returns, but without messing up their metrics. The answer is not eligible. The pin shows up on the map with a distinctive icon. The team knows to skip it, but because it maps to not eligible, it stays out of your contact and lead funnel. Your metrics stay clean. 3 quick mistakes to avoid. Don't map voicemail left to contact made. Voicemail is no answer. You didn't reach a human. Don't use not eligible as a catch-all. Properties that turned you down are not interested. And don't disable is contact attempt by default on a status where a contact attempt clearly happened. That breaks your reporting in ways we'll explore in video 2. Run through this checklist before saving any new status. Description short and in your team's language. Performance category chosen deliberately, not left at default. Icon and color distinct from existing statuses. Is contact attempt by default set correctly? And tell your team before you make the change. Workflow updates propagate immediately. 2 things to take with you from this video. Status names are for reps. Performance categories are for reports. And every mapping decision shapes what your reports can tell you. In video 2, we'll pick up exactly where we left off. We'll read the canvassing activity report together, decode the strict versus inferred distinction that often confuses admins, and walk through one of the most powerful accountability features in the platform, using GPS location data to verify that your reps are actually at the addresses when they update statuses. Thanks for watching. Call us if you have any questions.